Marcus. We go upstairs because you got to go upstairs to get to the man's in Neiman Marcus. So as soon as the elevator door open, it's me and two of my niggas from Texas, Lil TJ, and three of his niggas from New York. So the elevator door open. I don't know if these was Lil TJ ops or Lil TJ was just on demon time, bro. But as soon as the elevator door open, Lil TJ see these niggas, some niggas, and he just instantly start grilling them, like grilling them and shit, like just grilling niggas. So, I'm like, what the fuck? So he grilling niggas. They start beefing in the store and everything. Like, yeah, and like, what's up, nigga? Like, wait till we get outside and shit. So I'm not from New York. I don't know what's going on, but like, I'm from Texas. So how we get down to Texas is, if your partner finna scrap, you gonna scrap with them, no matter what. Like, even if I don't know these niggas and none of that, like if your partner about to fight, you gonna fight with them. So that's basically what we was on. Like, I didn't even know these niggas, bro. So I seen Lil TJ was finna get in the scrap, like we finna start scrapping. So I told my niggas from Texas, I'm like, hey, TJ finna start scrapping. So like, shit, if he start boxing shit, we gonna box with him. Like, shit, like we came to this motherfucker together. We came to this motherfucker together. We gonna fight together. Like, nigga, I don't even know these niggas. Like, this is y'all first time meeting my niggas. This is my Texas niggas. This is their first time in New York. So I'm like, fuck that shit back. So shit, we get outside of Neiman Marcus. The niggas like right there at the corner. So like, Lil TJ waving down like, what's up? Like, what's that shit y'all talking? So we start, they chunk him up. Lil TJ chunk him up. So the other nigga, so Lil TJ chunk him up with this one nigga. And the other nigga partner act like he wanted to box TJ. So I chunked him up with the other nigga like, shit, what's up? Like, shit, if y'all finna box TJ, shit, I'ma box too. Like, what's up? So shit, we start fighting. Like, bruh, I have the whole video. Like, the niggas, like, the video that came out, like, on the Shade Room shit, the fight outside near Marcus, I have the whole video. Like, we literally beat these niggas' ass all the way down the street. Like, we beat these niggas' ass. Bro, we was literally punching these niggas out, stumping their ass out all down the street, grabbing them niggas, yanking them down, we beat their ass all down the street, bro. So, mind you, the fight happened. Cool, whatever. Me and Lil TJ go back to the hotel.
It's back. The only sandwich so sweet, salty, and savory. It decides when to be popular. The McRib, the most important sandwich of the year. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Get to the room. He's like, hey, I'm finna go to my room and shit real quick. I'm finna chill for a little bit because I got the studio tonight. I'm like, bet. I go to my room. So Bay Swag end up calling me because I'm cool with Bay Swag. He like, bro, you got in a fight out here? I'm like, yeah, me and TJ just whooped some niggas' ass outside Neiman Marcus. He's like, bro, where are you at? I'm about to pull up on you right now. I gave him the address to my shit, to my hotel. So I'm signed to Rap Life, too. That's what I'm signed to. So Junior ended up calling me. He like, hey, like, you straight out there? Like, you good? I'm like, yeah, nah, some niggas end up just beefing with TJ and shit. So we end up having to fight some niggas, man. So he was like, I'm about to send one of my guys with you out there to make sure you straight. Trav MBB, shout out Trav. So he ended up sending Trav with me. He sent Trav with me. So Trav ended up coming with me. He like, yeah, little bro, you good? Junior told me to come by here. He told me you just got in the fight and shit and everything. I'm like, yeah, nah, man, these niggas was tweaking with Lil TJ and the Stone shit, so we had to beat these niggas' ass. So I'm like, cool. So he was like, I'm just gonna thug it out with you for the rest of the night to make sure you straight and shit. I'm like, bet. So I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm hungry and shit, Trav. Like, let's go get something to eat real quick. So we end up getting in the car and we go to Empanada Mamas. If y'all know Empanada Mamas, that's this empanada spot in New York. So I get in the car, we go to Empanada Mamas. So we at Empanada, we get the food and shit. I get my food to go. I'm like, man, I ain't really trying to eat that shit. And I ain't trying to eat that shit. I'm not trying to eat that shit in this empanada spot. I'm ready to go back to the hotel. I'm just gonna eat in my room. So Travis like, you ain't going out? You in for the night? Shout out my nigga Sent with the 5 gifted. Travis like, you ain't going out? You in for the night? I'm like, yeah, bro. Like, I ain't going nowhere. Like, I'm staying inside tonight. Like, we can do something tomorrow because I used to have a driver named Sam, but I ain't have my driver Sam with me. So he was like, you going in? I'm going in for the night. I'm like, bet. So look, I knew something was finna go down, right? When we pull back up to my hotel, it's me, Bay Swag, my homeboy B-Mac, my homeboy Walk, and Carl. It's us. And Bay Swag, man, it's 6 of us. We pull back up to the hotel. Like, I've just been getting weird vibes the whole time I'm in New York, like, ever since the fight with TJ. I'm like, something is weird going on, bro. So when we pull up to the hotel, right in the front of the hotel. I see a nigga outside the hotel like this. Like, I seen a nigga like that outside my hotel. So I'm like, hey, bro, look at this nigga right here. Like, look at this nigga outside the hotel real quick. So, mind you, Trav not with me at this time. I told Trav I was going inside. So he was like, oh, yeah, I'm finna spin the block. Then I'm finna go out then. So y'all just go back to the hotel and y'all be cool. So I'm like, bet. So I see this nigga like this. So I look. I'm like, hey, y'all, look at this nigga right here. Like, I was on point because I knew something was going on. Like, it was some Black Air Force activity, for sure. So I'm like, hey, like, look at this nigga. So I tell the driver, I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't getting out right here. Like, spin a block, bro. Like, spin a block. Like, I knew something was about to happen when I got out the car. So I told the driver, I said, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Spin the block, bro. He spent the block. We pulled back up. Ain't nobody outside. So I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit was weird as fuck. So I look at my niggas in the backseat. I'm like, bro. Bay Swag was telling me this. Bay Swag was like, bro, don't get out the car, bro. Like, don't get out this car. I'm like, what you mean don't get out the car? He like, bro, that shit just weird as fuck. And I'm from New York, bro. And them niggas just standing outside your hotel like that, bro. Something's about to happen to you, bro. Like, don't get out the car. Nigga, I'm like, something about to happen to me, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? Like, nigga, I'm getting out the car. Like, I look back at my niggas, because it was only like 2 niggas outside at first. I look back at my niggas, I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all already, like, nigga, we from Texas, bro. Like, y'all niggas already know how we get down, bro. Like, if they trying to box, nigga, when we get out this car, like, nigga, we gonna box these niggas. Fuck what they talking about. Like, nigga, I'm getting out this car. Like, straight, like, I could call Bay Swag, he'll tell you, like, nigga, I said, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm getting out this car. Like, nigga, where I'm from, nigga, we gonna fight. So, nigga, if they trying to box, nigga, we just gonna box then. So my nigga was like, fuck your shit, I'm with you shit. Let's get out the car. So shit, I get out the car. We all get out the car. I get to the door of my hotel. It's this big ass black nigga at the door. He look at me. He like, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Like, what's up? Like, what you mean am I good? Like, why are you asking me I'm good? He like, oh no, I'm just trying to make sure you straight. I'm like, oh, all right. So I get in the hotel lobby. Open the door to the hotel. It's like 2 doors you gotta open. I open the first door. He was in between the first and the second door when he asked me that. So I'm like, yeah, what the fuck, I'm good, yeah. I open the second door. When I open the second door, this big nigga, he say, hey. He yell it out loud as fuck. He say, hey, it's that YBN nigga here. I don't know where the fuck these niggas came from. I don't know where these niggas came from, bro. He opened the door and yelled at, bro. Bro, I look to my left. 10 niggas running towards me. Look to my right. 10 niggas. I swear to God, when we looked at the footage, we counted 21 people, bro. We counted 21 people. It was 21 people. It was 21 of them. I swear to God, I put this on Sir Life, bro. I put this on my son Life, bro. It was 21 of them. It was 21 of them niggas. Bro, the niggas started running towards me. So my niggas, like, it was 6 of us. My niggas, like, y'all don't even know this. Y'all don't even know this shit. My niggas kind of made a shield around me. Like, they shielded me in the middle and they shielded around me because when them niggas ran up, because they was like, what's up? Like, what's up with y'all trying to fight or something? So we was like, nigga, what you mean, what's up? Like, so we ain't no hoes at this point. So we like, shit, yo,
charge your phone, bitch ass nigga.
He started scrapping when my partner walk. Like, he started scrapping, so they started jumping him and shit. So Walk look at me like, nigga, so I spark up. Like, y'all don't even, I wish, like, y'all could see the hotel footage, like, the actual video hotel footage. So, nigga, they started trying to jump Walk. I swear to God on my son's life, bro, it was 21 of them niggas. Nigga, they started trying to jump Walk. So I spark off on one nigga that's, like, he tried to jump Walk. So I spark off on the nigga. Boom. I hit the nigga. So then, like, nigga, Walk end up getting loose. So, nigga, one of the niggas got a bottle. Like, the niggas have, like, Hennessy bottles and fucking 1942 bottles and fucking, like, nigga, Ciroc bottles and knives and all kind of shit. So the nigga ended up throwing this big-ass fucking Ciroc bottle and it shattered on the wall. So when it shattered, nigga Walk like, man, fuck no, let's get out of here. Like, let's run. Mind you, them niggas, everybody, so we trying to run. At this point, like, it's 21 of them and 6 of us, bro. Like, we got to get out of there. Like, at this point, we got to leave. Like, we can't sit here and fight. We ain't got no gun, like, none of that shit. Like, nigga, we got to get out of there. So, basically, it was like every man for themselves at the time. Like, we all trying to get the fuck up out of here because these niggas about to fuck us up at this point. So, like, everybody started running. Mind you, they ain't letting my niggas and shit run by. Like, they main focus was me. Nigga, I had 2 chains on. Dior's, fucking this a Mary jeans jacket. Like, I look like a come up to niggas. Like, I look like a lick. So my niggas started running. Like, we all scattered different places trying to get the fuck out the hotel. Like, niggas hit the street. Niggas trying to hit the street and run all kind of shit. So, my adrenaline pumping so fast. I'm like, how the fuck I'm getting out of there? So I start running. I had space, nigga. I had like a 5-second space in between these niggas. It was like a mail room. The hotel had a mail room. It's like a mail room. Like, you can go in through this side and come out on the other side. I'm so crazy, bro. I ran through the mail room. Ran out the mail room to around to the other side, and I hit this glass wall. The glass wall is like, it's like a glass door wall, but it's like tall enough to hop over. But when I ran to the wall, I'm thinking the door gonna open. So, nigga, I ran up to the glass wall and I pushed it. And I'm like, it clicked in my head like, this door not opening. Like, nigga, jump the fucking wall. So, nigga, when I pushed it, it didn't open. Nigga, so I'm like, fuck this shit, I'm jumping this shit. So I had to squat down and launch myself up to grab myself on the wall and pull myself over the wall. So when I got on top of the wall, guess how the fuck I got caught, bro? Guess how I got caught? My jacket got caught on the top of the glass wall. My jacket got caught on the corner of that shit. My jacket got caught on the corner. The niggas end up running and grabbing my ass off the wall. Mind you, all my niggas got out of there. Like, they focus is not on my niggas at this time. Like, they want me. I'm the one with all the jewelry on. I'm the one with all this fresh ass shit on. My jacket got caught on the glass wall, bro. So the niggas end up jumping over the wall. Grab me. I ain't gonna, they jumped me, bro. It was like, at this point, it was like, cause some niggas did chase my nigga. Like, they chased my niggas. They all didn't just come after me. But at this point, I'm getting jumped by like 12 niggas, bro. It's 1 on 12. Like, I'm literally getting jumped by 12 niggas. Like, niggas boom me, like, big ass, like, these big niggas, like, it was big, like, grown, like, mind you, now I'm 19. It was like 32-year-olds and shit hitting me. Like, these niggas, they fucked me up. Like, they jumped me. I was getting jumped by, it was 1 on 12. Like, my situation, it was like 1 on 12. I'm getting boomed.
I don't really consider it gear. It's an extension of who I am. It blurs the line between fantasy and reality. Sometimes, I can't tell myself from my machine. I think that's by design.
Just trying to, like, fuck me up. Like, basically, they were trying to kill me. So, I get hit. And as I get hit, like, I'm bent. Like, at this point, I get hit. Like, I don't know. These niggas was on some gay shit or something. These niggas was trying to pull my pants off. Like, they was trying to strip me. Like, they was basically trying to strip me. Like, these niggas was pulling my pants, like, trying to pull my drawers off, all kind of shit. So, nigga, when I got hit, nigga, boom, he hit me. So, when I hit, I kind of ducked down. Like, I try to protect myself from getting hit when I ducked down. Nigga, I see a nigga with this blade in his hand. So, I'm like, I know this nigga not finna stab me, bro. Nigga, so I stand up to try to run out that hole. And, nigga, all I feel is, like, my back getting, like, pressure in my back. The nigga started, like, poking me. Started stabbing me. Yeah, nah, they violated me for sure. Started stabbing me. So, like, when I'm getting stabbed, nigga, I trip. Like, I stumble. Because I'm like, I know this nigga ain't stabbing me, bro. So, I stumbled trying to get out the door. And the nigga end up swinging. How I got this motherfucker on my face. Like, the nigga, like, when they stabbed me in the back, the nigga ended up grabbing me like this. Like, the other nigga, bro, it's 12 niggas jumping me at this time. The nigga ended up grabbing me and doing this with the knife on my face. Like, hard. Nigga, hard as fuck. Like, stuck that bitch in right here. This is where it started at. He stuck that bitch in and dragged it all down my face with the knife. Like, the nigga $1.50 my shit. That's what they called it out there, $1.50. The nigga stuck the knife in my face and dragged it down. So I'm bleeding out my face at this time. Like, nigga, like, I'm not unconscious. Like, I never got blacked out. Now, one time, like, I never blacked out. Like, but I'm kind of, like, out of it. Because, like, I'm like, damn, like, I just got jumped by 12 niggas, got stabbed in my back, stabbed in my face. Like, I got stabbed right here in my back, in my face. Like, these niggas just stabbed the shit out of me. So, nigga, I'm stumbling and shit. Like, come on, like, any nigga getting stabbed up, like, you gonna stumble. So, I end up stumbling outside. I stumbled outside and I end up just falling on the concrete. Like, I fell on my face on the concrete. Like, boom. Like, nigga, I'm fucked up. Like, these niggas stabbed the shit out of me. They still didn't let me go. Nigga, they came back outside. Like, they was really trying to kill me. Like, they were trying to kill me at this point. So, nigga, they came back outside, nigga. They came outside, bro. They came outside. I'm on the ground. Like, I was really out of it, bro. Like, I wasn't knocked out, but I was knocked out. Like, I was zoned out, like, out of it, trying to, like, get back conscious. These niggas just stabbed the shit out of me, fucked me up. I come back outside, I'm just laid on the ground, bro. Like, and I ain't got no more life in me. Like, nigga, I just fought with you niggas. All my energy gone. Y'all just stabbed me up, jumped by 12 niggas, beat my ass. Like, all my life going out of me. So I'm just laid. I just sat down on the fucking ground, bro. And these niggas just ran up to me. And I'm like, bro, it ain't nothing I can do no more, bro. Like, these niggas beat my ass, bro. So the niggas just start hitting me while I'm on the ground. Boom, kicking me, all kind of shit, like, boom. So now I'm like, man, fuck this shit. Like, I'm about to get up out of here. Y'all know the craziest part? Y'all know why I'm alive right now, bro? Like, I really think I would have died because the nigga with the knife started running back outside at me again. He was about to stab me up again. I think the only reason why I'm alive right now, bro, is because y'all remember when I told y'all when I walked through the door, it was a big nigga in the Gap. And he was like, hey, you good? And I'm like, yeah, like, I'm good. Bro, that big nigga ended up running outside and getting them niggas off of me. He ran outside and was like, bro, no, let him go, let him go. Let him go. Just let him go. Let him go. He pulled them niggas off of me. He picked me up off the ground. He's like, bro, I fuck with you. Get the fuck out of here. And the nigga, I just took off running, bro. I took off running back in the hotel. Like, that nigga ended up letting me go. Like, that nigga with the knife was about to stab me up again. Like, that shit was crazy. So I ended up going back in the hotel, nigga. I fell out on the hotel floor. Like, nigga, I just fell out. Like, I didn't have no more energy in me, bro. Like, I was fucked up, bro. So I fell out on the hotel floor, laid out. Bro, y'all know the craziest part, bro? Nigga, I was laid out on the hotel floor. The employees, the people that work there, staff, everything, bro, they was walking over me, not even acknowledging me, bleeding out my face, stabbed up in my back, all that shit. Like, them niggas didn't even acknowledge me, bro. They was stepping over me as if I was not laying on the floor, bro. Nobody said, excuse me, sir, are you all right? Sir, do you need help? Nobody asked me nothing, bro. So basically, if I would have died, them niggas would have left me there laid out to die, bro. Like, this is just a true story. So, like, some time go by, I guess somebody ended up calling the police. So I ended up making my way. Like, nigga, I got up. Like, I got my conscience back. I got up. And I'm thinking these niggas about to, I don't know where they at. I look around, all my niggas gone. Like, nobody is there. I'm the only nigga there. And I'm like, I lost my phones. Like, nigga, my phones came out my pocket. I don't even know how I got my phone back. My phones ended up coming out my pocket. I had $12,000 cash. Them niggas ripped my pants open and took my money out my pocket. Like, nigga, they ripped my pants. Like, them niggas was they was some on demon time. Like, they was trying to kill me for sure. So they ripped my pants open, took my money. My chains was gone. My shirt was ripped up. I came out of my shoes. They stole my wallet. They stole my driver license, my credit card. They stole all my shit. Like, it was all on me. So, I end up making my way in the back of the fucking, y'all know the desk at the lobby in the hotel. I end up making my way behind the desk. And you know what the fuck they told me when I got behind the desk? This how fucked up this hotel was, bro. When I made my way behind the desk, because I'm not knowing if these niggas about to come back and try to kill me or not. Nigga, the manager of the hotel said, excuse me, sir, you can't be back here. You're going to have to go sit in the waiting room. You have to go sit over there in them chairs. Like, you can't be back here. I'm like, I just got beat the fuck up, jumped in this motherfucker, and stabbed. And you mean to tell me that I can't sit behind this desk until the police come or something, like the ambulance, something, like, call the paramedics. I'm like, I need the paramedics. Call the paramedics. So, I don't know. Anyway, the fucking police end up showing up first. The police end up showing up first, and then the ambulance end up showing up. So, like, nigga, I'm bleeding out my face. They sit me down in this, like, restraint chair. They put me in this restraint chair, and they buckle me up and shit. Cause my adrenaline rushing. Like, I'm like, where my niggas at? Like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? So they end up putting me in, like, this restraint chair. And then, like, 2 minutes later, I just see all my niggas walk in the door. They're like, where Jay at? They not even knowing I'm sitting right there. And they look. I swear to God, my nigga start crying. Like, he bust out crying. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Like, why the fuck them niggas do that shit to you? Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm looking at him like, what happened, bro? Like, why you freaking out? He like, bro, your whole face is cut open. I'm like, what you mean my face cut open? Like, where my phone at? I ain't got no phones. I'm trying to pull my camera out and see. Like, your whole face cut open. So, like, the empanada mamas I ate, I end up throwing that shit up. Like, while I'm in a restraint chair, I threw up, like, all over myself. Like, in the hotel, like, threw up over myself in the restraint chair. So, they put me in the ambulance and I'm coming. They put me in the ambulance. Like, at this point, bro, like, at this point, I'm still, like, who I am at the end of the day. Like, I can't, like niggas know, like, it's certain codes you gotta live by when you go through shit. Like, no matter if them niggas would've fucking shot me, like, it's a certain code you go by. Like, you don't talk to the police. So I got in the ambulance, right? And the fucking, a police officer ended up getting in the ambulance with me. It was in the back of the ambulance. And, he was like, sir, you gonna tell me what happened? I'm like, man, I don't know what happened. I just got jumped and stabbed up. He like, oh, no, you know what happened. Like, he was like, you gotta know what happened. Like, you know what happened. You know what they did. He's like, who are they? I'm like, I don't know them. Cause at the point, I don't know these niggas. If I was to see these niggas today, if they was to walk in here right now, I would not know these niggas. It was some random niggas, like some clout chasing shit. Like, I never knew these niggas. So, I don't know if the police was trying to make a joke or what, but this nigga told me this while I was in the back of the ambulance, stabbed up. He was like, oh shit, if you ain't gonna talk to us, we gonna drop you off right here on the side of the road. Somebody else gonna have to take you to the hospital. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck this nigga talking about? Somebody else gonna have to... I'm like, nigga, I'm stabbed up. Nigga, you mean to tell me you ain't gonna take me to the hospital? You gonna drop me off on the side of the road? Like, these niggas told me this. Like, these niggas, actually, the police told me this. So, I ended up getting to the hospital, bro. I got to the hospital. I didn't realize my face was cut open. I was stabbed in the back. I was stabbed in the back of the head and shit. So, the doctors and shit, they cut off all my clothes. They used a little scissors. They cut my clothes off. The only thing I'm in right now is my boxers. They cut off all my clothes. So, I just hear niggas in a lobby going crazy. It's my niggas. They like, man, what the fuck? Like, they won't let nobody back there. They done sent like 10 police up to the office because at this point, the police in New York, they figured out who I was. They was like, oh shit, like that's YBN Almighty J. Like, so they know who I am at this point. So they end up sending like 10 police officers to this hospital, nigga. They not letting nobody in to see me and shit. So, oh, I didn't tell y'all, me and Dream was beat. Like, me and Dream got in an argument. That's the only reason why I wasn't with Dream. Like, if I was with Dream, this would have never happened. Me and her got in an argument, so she was like, I'm gonna see you later on tonight. Like, I need some time to like cool down and shit, because I'm mad at you. So I'm gonna see you later.
Searching for meaning in a relentless world, always connected, but somehow alone, trapped by illusion. We offer another path, where the battle to belong begins. Awakened by a calling, united by the cause you fight for. No one can take away what it means to be among the few, the proud, the Marines.
Taco Bell's grilled cheese burrito is filled with nacho cheese sauce and a delicious 3-cheese blend. And even more melty cheese is grilled on top. Get your hands on a grilled cheese burrito, only at Taco Bell.
We know you've got your hands full at home.
I'm building a spaceship.
So Instacart is here to help make shopping a little easier. With retail partners like Walmart, you can get all you need from household items to fresh produce, and a shopper will safely deliver them contact-free in as little as 2 hours. Because between teaching, cooking, and parenting, you could use one less job to do. Go to instacart.com or download the app to save $10 on your order from Walmart using the code WALTAP20.
The next day, I ended up flying to Texas. And how the song Let Me Breathe came about, which I didn't know. Let Me Breathe, I had that song made already. I made Let Me Breathe like 6 months before that incident even happened, bro. Like, Let Me Breathe was already a song. For niggas that think like, oh, he got out the hospital and went to the studio and recorded a song, Let Me Breathe. No, I already had that song. That song was made already, bro. That song was made like 6 months before that incident happened. That's the craziest part. Like, a lot of niggas didn't know that shit. But that's what happened. Like, that's how the New York incident happened. Like, it was basically some niggas clout chasing. And they did that shit. And then afterwards, they went on the internet with my chain. Like, yeah, we just jumped YBN and snatched his chain and shit. Like, and a lot of niggas was making fun of me, like, that I got my chain snatched. They was like, he got jumped. He got his ass beat. This gangsta nigga got his ass beat. He got his chain snatched. Until the picture came out on my face cut open. Like, when the picture came out on my face cut open, a lot of niggas was like, oh, nah, like, these niggas tried to kill this nigga for that shit. So then a lot of niggas started, like, being like, like, y'all niggas ain't right. Like, y'all fucked up. Y'all some pussies. Y'all jumped that nigga and stabbed him up. Like, he by himself for his chain. So that's when a lot of niggas started seeing that shit. Like when a picture came out of my face cut up. Because at first, a lot of niggas didn't know that I got stabbed up. Like niggas just thought that I got jumped and I got my chain snatched and shit. Like that's what a lot of niggas thought. They said your homies ran. Yeah, we all tried to run. We all tried to run. Everybody tried to run, bro. Everybody tried to run, but they focus wasn't on my homies. So shit, of course, yeah, they gonna let my homies get up out of there. Like my homies thinking that I'm with them the whole time running back. But they focus wasn't on my homies. Shit, they focus was on this nigga with all these diamonds and this money, this rap nigga that we know that used to fuck with China. He fuck with Dream. Like we about to chase clout off this nigga. So that's what the fuck happened. So they went on the internet with some.
Searching for meaning in a relentless world. Always connected.